video regarding this, and I decided to do nothing. I regret doing nothing about this because I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to do this. I knew they were going to release a Drift in the item shop. I knew it. I knew that they were going to release this as a freaking thing. But you know what? I let it slide. I didn't do anything about it. I didn't make a video. Well, I did make a video, but I didn't post the video. Epic. People worked for these pickaxes, first of all. People had to work for this. And this was an original skin. Oh, but look-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Didn't even give it to the people who already had it. Didn't even give it to the people who already had it. You know what you did? They re-released a Battle Pass skin as a remake. Look, didn't even release it as anything new here. Because they re-released this, and they re-released pickaxes with just making them dual-wielded instead of the default Rift's Edge. What? I know it's just meant to be something for a freaking item shop, but really? You have to release this skin and not give it to the original players who had Drift and just give it out for anyone to buy. Anyone can now buy these. I mean, sure, it's a different version, but at least do something. Don't just release these and think it's okay. Really? Come on. You're joking with me, right? You're gonna release you're just gonna re-release Drift and not give it to the original players who had this. I wasn't going to release a video about this until it happened, and it did. And it did happen. I made a video about it prior to this, where on a website I used to look up stuff to figure out what the new Fortnite items are gonna be. I already made the video about addressing how they should give this to the free for people who already had it, but really, come on. You just remade Drift and gave him a different outfit. That's all you did. And you're gonna make people pay the original, legitimately all they did was this. And they just made a couple new, shirt models, and they just made it, why did I make it that version? There. Legitimately just took off the bottom half and made a new one. But come on, you're re-releasing an original original skin. People worked hard for the original version of these pickaxes, but I guess it's okay just to release the same pickaxe, different. Really? You're joking with me, right? I mean, sure, it's fine. You don't have to give the new stuff like the Drift Stream or Kitsune. The thing that's making me mad is that you re-released a skin, a Battle Pass skin, and didn't give the original people have it. And you released something that people had to work for to get. You had to get tier 1, and then you had to get XP. And it takes a really long time to get the XP. If you're just a casual player that has the skin, on top of that, it would probably take the current season and the next one, which that's how it took me to even complete this. And now you're just gonna release what is almost the halfway point and of a thing, and just be oh, it's summertime, let's re-release this original skin for any old default to buy. I mean, sure, it's fine. Cool, it's cool. A default gets to have a recognizable character, or anyone gets to have this recognizable character now. But people already have this, and for them to buy it again just to get some new outfit styles seems a bit ridiculous. I mean, personally, I'm just kind of mad because I already have it, and I don't want to have to pay for a skin again. We can all agree that this is actually kind of stupid. And people who actually really like the skin, well, then they're gonna have to spend $100. They'll have to go and go buy another thing, just because Epic wants more money off the player base. I mean, it's fine. You're allowed to make money, but you gotta realize we're releasing But I mean, this is the same thing as like if I got a season, like if I got Squire, which I think was the tier 1 skin, and I just changed like the outfit he was wearing and made people pay 150 V-Bucks for it. Do you also feel kind of ripped off if I just did what Epic is doing? Like, I made this point in the video I was going to make. Well, I did make, but I'm going to post. But, like, it would have been fine, but no, they didn't make it fine. I don't know. I mean, this rap's fun, I guess. But I mean, really, you could at least give, like, I don't know, the rap or something, I don't know. But no. Hey, we're dying for each other. Also, what is this? They made really, and they put field search in here, like, oh, I'm gonna buy field server over that. Legitimately a battle pass skin with a stupid water gun. Really? What is this? I think I might just quit Fortnite now. They can have my V-Bucks, but I don't care. This is annoying. Re-releasing a battle pass skin. Not like I would have been fine with this. I would have been fine with this. To be 100% honest, I would have been fine if they just gave it to the original players. I know I'm sounding very like not a very good person right now, which I'm not a very good person, but at least have the common decency. I mean, if I made a game and I would do that. I would give it to the people who already had it. I mean, it seems fair. I mean, it'll be more of a reward for people who've played this game still. Because I mean, sometimes people get mad. Like the only comment on my video so far is "Ew, Fortnite" from my old moderator that I forgot to make moderator again. But besides the fact. What did I just do? I clicked on something. Something's loading. No, stop it. Jeez, alright. But it's more of like the fact is that that it's like, come on, really game, and really game. More like, come on, really Epic. You do that to people. It's not very nice. Also, this is really bad. It's just a default skin. Anyway. It's like, really, dude, this is, you gotta be kidding me, Epic Games. You have to realize that people actually care about, like, their games sometimes. This is probably gonna be my breaking point, and I think I might just stop playing this game now. Just, not because of this. I was actually starting to quit today because I don't like this game anymore, actually. This was pushing me to the point where I'm getting angry, because clearly Epic Games doesn't give two shits anymore. They realize their game's dying, and they're working on a new one. They realize Fortnite's dead at this point. They've legitimately killed it off themselves by doing this to people. Yeah. If ever Epic Games ever gets down, and they finally go up, I will put this on their on the gravestone of their company, saying, they screwed up. This shit happens again, I'm just gonna have to be like, I'm just being honest here. This is really shit. I'm being honest. This is trash. Like, really? You're gonna do this? This is the only reason I'm making these videos, just because, really, come on. You're trying to keep your franchise of Fortnite going, and you do this. This is how you kill your game. This is how you officially kill your game. This makes no sense. Just, you did it with Skull Trooper, and that wasn't even that was a Season 2 item shop skin. You gave that a recolor that glows and it's like special, but you couldn't do that with the people who have legitimately bought an older, who legitimately spent more. Skull Trooper, really? You see what I want? This purple Skull Trooper isn't as, like, what? Just because, this is what's making me mad. is that they cared more about the people who had Purple Skull Trooper, which was people that had Skull Trooper, because that was a more older skin, yes, but it would be okay. Like, if I were to put this out in Season 2, then bring it back today, it would have been fine. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. It's just a shitty default skin. It changed color. And Skull Trooper, again, is just Jonesy in a skull outfit. Because it's such a popular skin, they just did it. This is a Battle Pass skin! You know the thing that only is like around for like 60 days? The thing is only out for like 3 months? That thing that people legitimately... Will I ever... This is ridiculous. This is like, what if I got rocks and I put her in a summer outfit and I released it back on the top in Season 12? That's legitimately what they did. That's legitimately what they did. That's what they did. That's what they did. You're kidding me. I'm legitimately... I keep saying legitimately because I cannot say legitimately without saying it on purpose like that. Oh, this makes me actually angry. Like, why? Why do this? Why do this? This is so stupid. Like, really? Come on. Really? And then you're just gonna do this, right? You're just gonna have this here, yeah? Sure. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not fine with it. But I think this is gonna push me past my breaking point. Just not gonna play this anymore. They killed their own game at this point. I mean, they're releasing something in the item shop people had to work for. I mean, maybe it wasn't hard. Because it was only for, I don't know. Let's see. It was only for like getting like 100,000 XP. But it doesn't change the fact that you had to work for the pickaxe and the skin itself to level it up. That's the problem. Is that people in the past had to work for this. Now I can just put in a $10 card and go, I have it now. Well, actually, you would need to buy the two $10, like $20 worth. But like now I can just pop in a couple dollars on Fortnite and get it. I don't know how they don't see the problem with that. I mean, sure, it's like a slightly different version of the pickaxe, and so it's a different version of Drift. But you gave the purple version of a Skull Trooper that. Sure, it's different. It's a bit different because Skull Trooper was like a simple recolor. But Drift is a Battle Pass skin, and it doesn't change the fact that Drift is more exclusive than a Battle Pass skin. I mean, no, as a item shop skin. But it's a Battle Pass skin they're re-releasing. And I know it's a popular character that people like because I know that they have faith in the character because I see it everywhere now. I don't know why, but I see Drift everywhere. If you go to, I was just at Walmart and I was looking at stuff just like for fun. I was looking at the board games and like the Lego stuff because it's on the same area, and I saw all I saw then was Drift and like all of these like Drift merchandise. But they just made a bunch of Drift merchandise too. So they have a bunch of like this stuff for this character, which is a popular character, but it was also a Battle Pass character. This would have been fine if it was an item shop skin, but it's not an item shop skin. If it was an item shop skin, I wouldn't care. because the re-releasing character is popular. But since it's a battle pass skin and not an item shop skin, for them to re-release the character, I don't know if I'm getting my point across properly, but I'm going to keep explaining it. I don't know why I need to. I feel like this has been going on for a pretty long time. But the fact is that it's a battle pass skin that they're releasing in the item shop for any old dope to buy that does... In fact, it was actually cheaper buying it from the battle pass than it is on the item shop. Because I could use like $10 for a battle pass. And this is, you know, need a bit extra money. This is what's making me mad, is that people have to pay for a skin they already had, but with different clothing. I think Epic doesn't care about the player base anymore at this point. I think they realize that their game's probably going to die soon, so they're gonna release crap that's gonna piss people off to kick out as many people as possible, so they can stop updating it, and so they can update Dauntless. Because Dauntless is apparently so much better than Fortnite. I legitimately played freaking Dauntless for like 2 days, and I thought it was so freaking boring, and I was like, why? Why this? That's legitimately. It's not really good. I don't know, I've lost like all hope with Epic Games at this point. I mean, why should I have a need to buy a skin that I already have? Even though they should have just gave it. Well, I would have been happy. I mean, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't really care, but people who still play this game would. I'm just gonna give up. Nah. Alright, I'm ending this video here. I'm just pissed.